Okay, that's
That
good enough.
that will work.
Welcome everybody to episode 2 of Party Chat. Joined here with my buddy Sam from Sky Gamers. I'm Wazza from Blue Monkey Wazza, and today we are talking about the Xbox GamePass price hike.
Yeah, let's
Sam,
call
what do you
it.
feel about that?
Let's call it the Xbox situation because it's a situation.
Well, PlayStation isn't much better at the moment either.
Well, that's true, but it's about to get complicated. This relationship we have with Xbox and PlayStation right now. I think it's a very interesting time to be a gamer.
It's a very difficult time to be a gamer.
Exactly. That's what makes it interesting. It's like Dark Souls mode. Just feel the pain and keep going.
Until you had enough and say, I cannot do this anymore, man.
It's like, hey, nothing brings more joy to my life than seeing people rip my wallet open and grab more money out of it. It's not like I need it for anything right now.
You're comparing it to Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, you've got health potions.
Yep.
Our wallets are health potions at the moment.
Yeah, no.
It's going to run out eventually.
Yeah, we'll see. They'll make you pay for that in a moment or two. So let's recap. Let's recap. What exactly is going on with Game Pass? Okay.
Yeah, you know more about the Game Pass because you're on Xbox, I'm on PlayStation. But I do know Xbox users and PC users, any Microsoft users overall, it's not really happy about the price hike, especially in South Africa.
Yeah, we're not. None of the Xbox gamers are quite happy about this price hike. And I think South Africa is one of the ones that got the very worst brunt of this. I'm not sure what it looks like for some other low-value currency countries, but in South Africa, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Okay,
it is quite rough.
Let's talk about this. What exactly has happened? Well, Microsoft has announced about a month ago that they're going to be increasing the price of Xbox Game Pass. So that's Game Pass on console and Game Pass on PC. So for those who don't know, Game Pass now has tiers system, kind of like PSN does at the moment.
Yep. Okay. PlayStation's got Extra and Deluxe.
Correct.
And then Essential.
Yeah, which Essential just gives you access to online gaming and the free games monthly. That's about it. So
I'm also going to talk about that eventually.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you got some bones to pick up.
I've got. Let me just hide my knife because I'm going to take some stabs. And I think a lot of viewers will agree with what I'm going to say about PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Back on Xbox.
Xbox, right. So, what are we looking at here? So, they have the Xbox Core, which is your basic Xbox plan. And per month, this generally costs about $79 bucks a month. Currently with Core, it just gives you access to the console. Game Pass, it gives you access to, the games that they have in that library. The 100 or so games which are downloadable. And right now, you would be able to get first-party titles released day one on Core.
If you're already a member.
If you're already a member, yes. That's kind of how it is at the moment. So what
it's not going to last for long, though.
That's part of the announcement, actually. So what now is going to happen is the price is going to get jacked up per month from 79 Rand to 99 Rand a month. That's for the Core platform, which is ouch. A little bit ouch.
Mm-hmm.
But it gets a little bit worse. So if you are on, let's get the actual pricing here. Let's get the actual pricing so I don't, misread some of these. All right. Let's see.
You got it there.
Game Pass Core, I see it there. Yeah, okay. Now the Ultimate at the moment, I'm on Ultimate, so
It's 2 tiers or 3. Oh yeah, there's 3 tiers. It's the Core, Ultimate, and then the third one.
Yeah, so it's Core, and then it's PC only, and then Ultimate.
Oh, okay. You see, so, I don't really know Game Pass.
Yeah, so I'm on the Ultimate, and what that means is that it entitles me to all of the games on the Xbox library on the console, and all
PC.
Of the games on PC, and xCloud streaming, which isn't available in South Africa. So I'm paying for
Of course it isn't.
That I'm
of
not
course
getting,
it isn't.
Remember
PlayStation Now?
Yeah, pretty much. Same thing.
PlayStation Stars?
Yep.
Also not available yet. South Africa sucks.
But we're paying the same prices. Now, furthermore,
beautiful country. It sucks.
Yeah. sometimes. We there's some nice caveats about being in South Africa. But the other thing about being on Ultimate is that previously you had to pay for Xbox Live and you had to pay for Game Pass separately. And if you wanted to play games online on Xbox, you had to pay for Live, and then you had to pay for Game Pass. But if you're on Ultimate, you don't have to pay for Live. You get the games library, and you get access to, the online
Xbox Live.
Correct. Yeah. So, as a Ultimate member, I pay around $129 a month, which is, I thought it was a good value. I get games on PC. I play on PC. I play on Xbox, so I got good coverage. And
for the amount of games you get, it is a good deal.
Yeah, especially the day one release of first party games. I think that is great value.
That's what made you all excited for Black Ops 6.
Exactly. I went, well, I'm not gonna buy Black Ops 6 now. I'm just gonna get it on Game Pass and call it a day.
And you're gonna have the new Elder Scrolls day one. Indiana Jones day one.
I'm not a fan of Elder Scrolls, but Indiana Jones, you sold me. I'm definitely in there. That's what I really am looking forward to.
I do think eventually they're gonna release it on PlayStation as well. Maybe like a year gap between.
I don't know. Let's see. I have a feeling they might just keep it on Xbox and PC, and they might only release the games that aren't high profile or high enough profile multi-platform, kind of like they did with the pirate game. Sorry, Sea of Thieves. Sea of what's it called? Sea of Thieves. Right.
Not to be linked with Skull and Bones, because that is bad. That is bad. I don't care who says what. Ubisoft, you messed up on that. 10 years off the Black Flag, and that's what you give us?
Yeah,
Black Flag was so much better. Yeah, quadruple A.
No, this is a quadruple A game, so please get it right.
That's terrible.
So they released Sea of Thieves on PlayStation. They released...
Sorry. Why do they call it a quadruple A?
I don't know. Hit me.
Because when you boot it up, you go like, ah.
I think it's
like,
more,
shit, what did I do?
It's more along the lines of,
what the hell did I do? Why did I buy this? Okay, back to...
So yes, Game Pass Ultimate. So Game Pass Ultimate, with the price increase, is now going to be $199 in South Africa. Okay, so from 129 to 199 is a steep increase. This puts it more expensive than PlayStation Extra, which is the closest sort of, in terms of bang for buck. That's the closest it gets to. And and right now it makes PlayStation Extra cheaper than Xbox GamePass Ultimate, which is a shame.
Because PS Plus Extra, I think that's 1,006 a month, a year.
Yeah. It's 179 rand per extra per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where is it? Let's see here. Got it right here. So for the essential, it's 176 rand a month. Extra for entire year, because now it only gives me the 12 months plan.
Right.
It's 1,610 rand for 12 months on extra, which just entitles you to a library of games. And then deluxe is 1,879 rand.
That is
for 12
expensive. That is expensive.
And that just includes
The
demos.
Yeah, demos
and some classics.
Games I've already.
And it's that's way too rough.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
And then
not cool.
My gripe with PS Plus at the moment is also you can say it's linked in with the price hike for Xbox GamePass, because they said they're raising the prices to insure us by giving us better games each month. PlayStation, where's those games? Because the last few games you gave us, okay, Borderlands 3, fine.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan.
That's a good game.
I'm not a big fan. It is a good game.
Yeah.
But the rest?
And in fact, they did have a few good stints of months with really great games.
Yeah, here and there.
Let's think about it. Teardown is a phenomenal game, and it's amazing that they released that on PS Plus.
Teardown.
Yeah, Teardown. It's the voxel
destruction
with the destruction. Yeah, voxelized.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So it looks like Minecraft, but with super high quality lighting, and you can tear down. It's got like real physics and everything. It's a phenomenal game.
Yeah, but overall, if you take it since they announced the price hike till, let's say, this month,
yeah,
maybe 5 really decent games was added to PS Plus.
Okay. Though PS Plus didn't get a price hike, did it?
It went up $50.
It did? Really?
It went from $850. Well, no, it went up $100. It went from $850 to $950.
Ouch.
Yeah.
These guys are taking our lunch, and we're letting.
And with extra, okay, there's some good games.
Yeah.
Like the new Final Fantasy Reunion, that's on there. What else? There's a few ones.
You know what?
Like Final Fantasy, I'm not gonna buy them. I'll wait for it to be on extra. But my problem with that is, Final Fantasy it requires some time.
Yeah.
You never know when it's gonna be removed.
Massive time investment if you're gonna play a Final Fantasy game.
I still haven't finished Final Fantasy 16.
Oh,
I love the way the game looks. I love how it plays. It's a 70-hour game plus DLCs. Now I don't have the DLCs because I think I'm 15% into the main game.
Yeah.
And I stopped because I started playing Call of Duty.
Okay.
And for me at the moment now, it's really difficult to get something recorded because once I switch on my console, I go to Call of Duty, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna record an episode. What do? I go to multiplayer and I just have fun with friends. And I completely forget about the recording.
I think you have a Call of Duty problem. I think you have a bit of an addiction there. You might need an intervention for your Call of Duty addiction. Yeah.
You think so? I know about something about you where you need some help.
Hey, that's a story for another day. So
Yeah, the Call of Duty one as well.
yeah.
Don't talk about Call of Duty like that. Come on.
So, just circling back around to Xbox GamePass. So, I got the numbers here, right? So, this is going to work out to, yeah, as I said, 199 Rand a month to get you Game Pass Ultimate. You still get the same features as you did before. So, you have access to, the full library that's in Game Pass. You have access to, if you are in South Africa, not xCloud. If you're everywhere else, yay, you get xCloud. And you get your PC Game Pass as well, which actually
Does New Zealand have xCloud?
I don't know. I actually don't know. We should.
Because if they have xCloud, why don't South Africa have xCloud?
And we have Azure data centers right here in Joburg and Cape Town. So I don't know.
Let's go.
Rain, you already helping us out with GeForce. How about you help us out with xCloud too, buddy? Come on. Yeah, Rain is doing GeForce Now in South Africa, which is sold out. But maybe they should step in and help bring xCloud to South African shores. That'd be great.
So I think something in South Africa, in the gaming division for South Africa, it's going to change soon. Because I know PlayStation bought a studio in Cape Town.
Oh, really?
I know about that. Yeah, they got some developers in Cape Town, but with everything going on, the studio closures, the layoffs, what has that studio got for PlayStation to actually buy them?
That's a very interesting question, and yeah, maybe that's something we can dive into with some more information. Yeah, with some more information, because having a local game development studio,
a local studio
for PlayStation, that's really interesting. That's really
the screen just went all weird. But it's like, remember what was that? Telephone Ways. The guys who made Boot Fighter.
Yeah, I remember them.
Dude, I still want Boot Fighter on PlayStation, but the game has also been removed from the Apple Store.
Yeah.
I paid $80 for that game when it came out. I cannot download it on my phone anymore because it's gone.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And that in a nutshell, is
it's
a problem
good
with having digital games, owning digital games. This is the problem.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna have a special rant episode for digital versus physical. I think it's interesting.
And digital game prices.
Yes, and why they cost exactly the same as physical. Somebody make that make sense.
In fact, sometimes more. Because Horizon Forbidden West got announced.
Yeah.
Digital, 1,500 for the game. Physical edition. Oh no, digital edition, 1,500 Rand. Physical edition, 1,200.
Yeah,
Ow.
that's brutal.
Doesn't it cost more to make a disc?
Yeah.
Print the cover,
Printed,
the cases, shipping.
Delivered to like 4 million different places on the planet, and still cost less. What are you?
I remember I asked.
What are you?
I remember I asked on Twitter. I literally tagged in Sony for this, and I said, "Why? How does this work?" And someone replied by telling me, "Tax purposes."
Yeah, tax purposes, my ass. Anyway.
Exactly. Bullshit. That's bullshit.
So let's talk about this Xbox thing. I have some theories as to why the steep price hike.
Same here.
And some changes, and I think it has a lot to do with the Activision deal that went through.
Yep.
Okay.
When they picked up Activision.
Absolutely, because that is such a costly, deal. That's such a costly.
What was it? It was 69 billion?
It well, yeah,
A million.
we can fact check that. Perhaps you can quickly fact check that while I mouth off for a moment or two, as if I am stalling, just to give you enough time to actually get the information on screen. That's not what I am doing. I am not just, killing time.
This is the section where we like to call Sam's ranting episode.
So it's Activision and the Activision Blizzard King deal. This is why we're paying so much extra money on Game Pass. No other reason. It cost Microsoft so much money to get this deal through. All of the issues with the FTC, they had to, go through all of those battles. There's legal fees included in that. And then...
and it took a while.
It took
a lot of blockades, everything.
Whole bunch for this deal to go through. So what's the number?
So they made the deal for $69 billion.
$69 billion, guys. That is
You wanna convert that to rand?
Go for it.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sound like Zuma. 900 and
40,200 million. Wait, what?
Listen carefully.
So that's the reason. That is the reason. If you look at the data, you will see that Xbox GamePass specifically, not the consoles, Game Pass has somewhat stagnated. They're not really getting more players in.
The same for us.
Yeah,
users are going down.
Exactly. Well, I'd argue it's remaining rather constant, but there's no new people jumping onto Xbox Game Pass. Yeah. And now they've pulled off this $69 billion deal. And they still have the same user base.
I think what caused this major problem in the gaming industry is all referring back to what happened in 2020. I'm not going to I'm not going to say the name or anything because we don't want to get flagged or anything because people are sensitive to that thing.
The C word.
But in the time that happened and the world came into a complete lockdown, everyone was at home. Not many people had anything to do, so they got onto gaming.
Yep. A whole lot of people went on to gaming.
The gaming industry skyrocketed. And PlayStation, even Microsoft. Microsoft is showing that effect only now. PlayStation showed it in 2020.
Yeah.
With the announcement of the PS5. So, that skyrocketed. Because they were like, more people. Okay, let's charge more for a game and for a service. We get more money. So that boosted it for them. But at the end, when the world started opening up again and people went back to work, they laid down their controllers and
stopped gaming.
The true gamers.
Yeah.
They literally left the true gamers in a big situation.
And
an expensive one.
And those are the folks like you and me who still game, who still, find value in these services, and we're the ones who are paying for the
finding time.
Yeah.
Finding out time to do it.
But for a Microsoft, after spending almost $70 billion, as near as makes no difference.
I think it was a good choice for them because Activision was going downhill. That's what I believe. They've got so many IPs, but what they do?
I tell you what.
They closed Toys for Bob.
Yeah.
They closed that down. They got a cancelled Crash Bandicoot 5 game.
Yeah.
Which I heard about a few weeks ago. They wanted to do Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake. That got cancelled. Even though the 1 and 2 was successful. Why? They got so many IPs.
They have
But they're
a
focusing on
treasure trove of IP, and I think that's one of the reasons why Microsoft had to get it, because of Call of Duty first and foremost. Let's
They
not
can reboot anything.
And
they can reboot any of those IPs
they
at
can
the
bring
moment.
back any one of those, and they go, I'm only on Xbox. What do you think that's going to do to their potential, gamers that go, oh shit, I guess I'm on Game Pass now. Here's my money.
Imagine Crash Bandicoot, Xbox only. Once a PlayStation mascot, going now Xbox.
Yeah, there's a world or a timeline where, and it might just be this timeline where that becomes an actual reality.
Yeah.
But
they had to get it out from under Bobby Kotick, because there was so many stuff going on at Activision, which we are not going to be talking about because some of it is really bad.
Yeah, really scummy behaviors there.
Essentially.
Yeah.
It's neither confirmed or denied, so take that with a grain of salt.
So now
shit went down.
So now we have the $70 billion deal, right? We have Game Pass subscribers stagnating. They're not making any more money out of them. And they have the biggest, arguably one of the biggest properties in gaming under their belt.
It is the biggest, because not even PlayStation as a competitor.
No, they don't. There isn't anything on PlayStation that comes close to the scale of.
Why did PlayStation kill Killzone?
Well, I mean, Killzone did not sell as well as we would.
But if they kept on making them and improved on them, could have worked. But they stopped after Shadowfall.
Yeah, I doubt it would come anywhere close to Call of Duty. I seriously doubt. It was a good game. Shadowfall was awesome. It was ahead of its time.
It was beautiful.
I mean, you fired up today on a PS5, and it is just graphically.
It looks good. And that's still without a PS5 patch.
Yeah,
and it still looks good.
And the gameplay.
And that was day one.
The gameplay is solid. It's sorted. Guerrilla knows how to do tech. Guerrilla knows how to do their in-house tech very well.
Yeah, that engine Guerrilla is using.
Yeah,
so good. Imagine Assassin's Creed on that engine.
Yeah, it would be fantastic. Because we've seen this tech. I mean, in Death Stranding, and it is damn near photorealistic. It's so good. Same tech. Same tech.
That's one game I cannot wait for the sequel for. I cannot wait.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
I still, till today, I cannot explain exactly what the hell is going on in Death Stranding, but that is literally one of my top 10 games because it's so good.
Yeah, I
it's weird. It's weird. It's confusing. You need a weekend to play the opening section.
Yeah, and
you need a December. You need a December vacation to even play half of the game, because there's one thing Toriyama does: cutscenes.
You need an MIT professor sitting next to you, and he's gonna help you jot down the lines of the story and what is linked to what, and kind of just make it make sense.
Work out the physics.
Yeah. Yeah, a line here this is connected to that.
But that was one of the things I really liked about that game, is because it's multiplayer, but it's not multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like you can leave your step ladder. I like that idea. Like you find a step ladder, you can, this really helped me. Give it a like, move on.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was
even though nobody ever used mine. Nobody used mine and left a like.
It's very deep. It's very deep. But
it's so good.
Don't get us started on Death Stranding.
Yeah, no, that's gonna take an entire episode.
Take a while to kind of unpack that one.
Digest.
Yeah. Chew on that and spit it out. So
The Last of Us. Death Stranding.
Yeah, so much potential content coming up.
Oof.
All right,
No.
so just to recap, they bought this thing. Okay, they're not really getting more players. What's the easiest way to increase your profits without getting new people to hop onto your service? Simple. Raise the prices.
Raise the prices and tell everyone their favorite game is free day one.
Exactly.
On the Ultimate.
Call of Duty. And what did it do? Look at me. I have Call of Duty on PlayStation 5. Okay? So
Yeah,
what am I
you played
doing?
it every year on PlayStation.
Every single year I bought Call of Duty on PlayStation. So what's happening this year? I am not going to buy Call of Duty on PlayStation. I'm going to download it free on Game Pass. This was the plan all along. And there's a small niche amount of games.
We all knew.
This was the plan. This was the plan, and their
We
plan.
all knew when it got announced they want to bring Call of Duty to Game Pass.
Yeah.
We all knew that.
Yeah.
That's why PlayStation stepped in. I think Epic Games also stepped in. A bunch of big studios.
Yeah, they wanted to
And
block
they said no.
this merger because of exactly what just happened.
Right.
Because think about it. There's a
They got a 10-year deal.
yeah, but
It was a
think about it.
10-year deal made
with PlayStation.
and Nintendo.
Yeah.
I still can't believe why Nintendo. Why?
I wasn't aware of the Nintendo part of it. That's interesting.
Yeah. Nintendo actually signed the deal before PlayStation did. I think PlayStation was 2-3 months afterwards.
That's
But Black Ops 6 wasn't announced for Nintendo, so
no.
why did Nintendo get a 10-year deal?
I have no idea. I would really like to dive into the details of that because I haven't seen a Call of Duty game on Nintendo for years since the Wii U.
Dude, imagine Black Ops 6 on the Nintendo Switch. That thing is gonna explode in your hands.
What if you give it to a talented developer, right? I think they can make it.
Look what happened.
Because we got Warzone.
Yeah.
We got Warzone on phones. We got Warzone on iPads. We got Warzone on tablets.
Yeah, but Switch components are so outdated already. When the Switch came out, it was already lacking in components.
That's true. That's true. But it doesn't
Phones
stop
at
people
the
from
moment.
bringing Doom to Switch.
Mortal Kombat, simple game. NetherRealm Studios, very talented. But did you see the release on Switch?
Yeah, it was trash.
It was bad.
Yeah.
So imagine Call of Duty, that Switch will explode.
I think it can handle it. If we can play Warzone on our phones,
Yeah, but
we
once
can
again,
play Warzone on a Switch.
this
Nintendo,
phone
if you're
is
listening,
stronger than a
make
Switch.
it happen. Make it happen. Bring Warzone to Switch. You will make
They will bring it for the
money.
Switch too.
Yeah.
I think they will make it. You know what will make them a lot of money?
What?
Bringing Warzone to Switch, and then tell them, okay, listen, here's some Nintendo characters for Warzone. You're gonna see Pikachu running around with a gun, Mario running around with a gun.
Please no. Oh,
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
it's a bad idea. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm really surprised. We haven't seen any Pokemon characters or any Nintendo characters overall in Fortnite yet.
Yeah, well, you know how Nintendo is about their licensing. They don't like sharing their IP with anything but Nintendo.
Well, they don't really like it when people even talk about them. So wrap that entire conversation. We did not talk about anything about Nintendo. And let's go back to Xbox.
Nintendo? No. Nint, not me.
I'm trying to think of something to use the name with. Let's switch. back to Xbox.
So yes, the stagnation, price hike, then they increase their profits, and then furthermore to that, this is what I was alluding to earlier on. Not all games will be available day one on all Game Pass subscriptions. I believe Core is going to be the one that doesn't get your day one Game Pass.
Unless you're already a member, but
unless you're already
I'm trying to think, for how long is that going to work?
I have no idea. So they haven't really stipulated like what is the length you're going to have to wait before you get those first party games. But if you're on Ultimate, it remains the same. You get the first party games day one.
Just the increase.
Just the increase, yeah. So we're paying more on Ultimate. You're paying more on PC. On Core, which is a bitter pill to swallow. And Microsoft during the whole
it's still a good deal.
It is, but I guess my biggest problem is that during the whole FTC, the cases and everything, Microsoft went on record to say they're not going to increase the prices when they get Call of Duty.
Exactly. I remember that.
And what is the
I remember them saying that.
They increased the prices.
Going up. I also think what's going on there is how many Xbox exclusive games came out and failed.
Yeah, I can think of a couple just at the top of my head. I mean, Redfall came out and a complete failure.
And Redfall, they really banked on it that it's going to make them money, and it failed.
It completely failed.
I think maybe that's also part of the reason why they have to push up the prices.
Yeah,
because they've got some flaws.
But also, let's think about this. I'm gonna go back to Call of Duty for a moment, if I may. Call of Duty is a very expensive property to make. It requires a mammoth financial investment, and that's why you hardly see Call of Duty games on sale. When they're on sale, it's a few bucks off at the most. But that's because it costs so much money to make them that the return on investment needs to be so high. And that's why it is considered a failure if it doesn't sell millions and millions and millions of units.
Exactly.
Because that's what's required to actually make this thing a success. And now we're taking this thing and we are dropping it into a subscription service. I don't know how the math of this works out. Microsoft, how are you making this happen?
I wonder, I was literally just thinking about it. Now that Microsoft/Xbox owns Call of Duty IP, do you think they will release Call of Duty 1 as a classic edition?
100%. 100%. 100%.
The consoles.
It is coming. It's just a matter of time.
I was watching this one guy on YouTube the other day. I'll have his channel link below. He actually went out and bought all of the Call of Duties on Xbox just because the Xbox 360 store closed down. He wanted the physicals. So he went on hunt to get everything. I think he had $170 for his budget. So he's looking at 20 games for $170. He found Call of Duty 1. He paid $50 for.
Wow, that's pretty pricey.
And that because he went to local stores, not big retailers like GameStop and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So he found that one, and they only had one. And he even said he would like Activision to release like a classic set.
They totally should.
1, 2, and 3, they should do that. It's gonna make them shit ton of money.
I would say, guys, you have the Call of Duty tech from Modern Warfare, the old Modern Warfare, or the remaster.
You make it.
Do the remaster for Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3. Just do the remaster like you did with Modern Warfare remaster and Modern Warfare 2.
I would love like a classic remaster of the first 3.
Yeah.
Then World at War, Black Ops 1 and 2, because I would give anything to be able to play Black Ops 1 again. That's one of my favorite Black Ops.
I mean, technically you can. You can actually buy it from the Xbox store, so...
Yeah, but I don't have the Xbox.
Oh no! Boo-hoo.
Maybe one day. We don't know.
The smallest of the smallest violence.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Alright, so 100% every single Call of Duty will be on Game Pass. It's a matter of time. They've already started by releasing the current Modern Warfare, the 2023 Modern Warfare 3 is now available on Game Pass.
I still went live 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, which is solid. But yeah, this I think this is one of the biggest reasons why Game Pass is so expensive right now. But let's put the whole price hike thing aside and just talk about the service itself. So, Game Pass, I would argue, is a great value for money service.
It is. It is the best. Coming from a PlayStation player, that is the best deal in gaming.
It absolutely is.
Overall,
If
there's no better deal than that. Game Pass is the Netflix of gaming.
It really is. It's the Netflix of gaming, hands down. And if you don't care about things like ownership, if you're not like me, where I want to feel the thing, I want to have a physical disc of a thing, that's me saying I own it. If you don't care about that, if you just want to play a whole bunch of games for the least amount of money required to enter, Game Pass is your best bet. You get yourself a Series S at a low cost price, you smash yourself Game Pass onto that, and you will be gaming current gen games until your eyes go blue, and you will never play every single game that is on
Series S with external memory, because you're definitely gonna need it with Call of Duty. Definitely.
Well, yeah, that is very, very true.
100%.
So you would have to go for like the 1 terabyte Series S's and spend almost the same amount of money for the expansion.
Bigger storage.
You know.
And that pays for the Series X already.
Just get a Series X.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you the same.
Yeah. So
you might even get a better deal on the X.
I have both. I have both the Series S and the Series X and the PS5.
Send me the S. Send me the S so I can do some Game Pass stuff. Come on.
You're gonna have to.
I'm trying to find a way.
You're gonna have to pry.
I'm trying to find a way to record the other cards.
You're gonna have to.
I'll fight them. I'll fight a kid. I'll fight a kid.
They will take you down, and I'll stand there watching from the sidelines. Like, he thought he could take.
With some popcorn and with some popcorn. Look at this guy.
He thought he could take it away from him.
You know what I just saw in my head? You remember that scene in Kindergarten Cop? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
When the kids were fighting him?
Yeah.
Then the kid stands up, you see the kids hanging, go like, everyone get off!
Yeah.
I saw that. Like he's just being overwhelmed.
Yep, and that's what will happen to you, buddy. You try to take the Series S from my kids. They will take you downtown, boy.
I would say I'll drop off the PS5 for them, but I won't be able to do that.
No.
I won't be. That's my baby.
So, and speaking of how good the deal is, that is literally my solution for my kids' gaming. I said, guys, here's the deal. You're gonna get this Series S. You're gonna get access to every game that's on Game Pass. Okay, I have parental controls on, so they can only play age-appropriate games. So cool. I said, you're gonna get this. You're not gonna ask me for any game, period. If it's not on Game Pass, I don't want to know. And that's the setup. Yeah. It's the easiest, most cost-effective setup I need. As a parent, I gotta worry about my kids' gaming. That's it. Here's your console. Here's the Game Pass. Job done.
You see, that is gonna come back eventually when they hit the proper age. Then they're gonna be at school. they're gonna find out about the new Grand Theft Auto. Maybe that time GTA 7, because they take an extremely long time to make them. They're gonna find that out. You're not gonna know about it yet, and they're gonna come to you and say, Dad, I want GTA 7. You're like, okay. You check it, you go like, you're not getting GTA 7. I'm getting GTA 7.
Yeah.
Go and play your SpongeBob. Go play SpongeBob. Go play Minecraft. Whatever you want to play, go and play that.
Yeah,
Once you turn your back and you go to work, you're gonna need a code on your system, because they will access it.
Oh,
you know.
Who you think I don't have a code on my systems?
You see, that's good. That's good. My PS5, because I'm the only one accessing it, I don't have a code on it.
Yeah, no.
But for the other profiles, like Tinus's profile,
yeah,
I placed the code on that. So if someone decides to go on my console, after I give them permission, they cannot just go into any profile and mess around.
Yeah, I hear you. I do it for their own safety, because, quite frankly, you know, not all games are appropriate for kids. So I play adult games, of course.
Even games which looks like kid appropriate, it's not.
Yeah.
So what was that other thing, High on Life?
Oh,
High on Life, that looked like a kid game.
It looks, but it's actually really vulgar and not age appropriate, and that's why
it's like Sausage Party.
Yeah. So
I remember seeing the trailer for that movie, and it was damn.
So for that, yes. To all the gamer parents out there, please make sure your parental controls are set up on your consoles before you give it to your kids. You don't want them playing things that they probably shouldn't be playing. It's for your own good.
I know. Imagine if I were all playing Doom.
Yeah.
That's gonna be rough. Yeah. You run around the house.
So, and in that, in a nutshell, is actually why Game Pass is such a great deal. It's just such a shame that it got caught up with all of this Activision deal and the price increase. And mark my words, I'm gonna make this prediction. This is not gonna be the last increase we get out of Game Pass.
No. I expect another one, maybe in the next 2 years.
I would go as far as to say next year. Probably gonna get another price hike.
With inflation and everything.
Yeah, and because we are so into Game Pass, you know, we're so deep in it, we're gonna pay it. Considering this is South Africa, there's definitely gonna be an increase. Definitely. Yeah, for sure. Which is a shame, because it's a really great service. So if you have on Xbox, just get Game Pass. It's worth it. $199 worth it? I'm not sure yet.
They need to add a lot more stuff. Give you a lot more for your buck.
Yeah, let's see what the first party releases look like over the next 2 years, and then we'll circle back around to that.
Well,
there's some great games coming out. There's some great games coming out.
Gears of War. Gears of War. I haven't been on Xbox for years. The last Gears of War I played, literally the last Gears I played was Gears 3. Mm-hmm. Number 2 made me cry. Because
no spoilers.
Tom, you know.
No spoilers.
Number 3, that was a really good game. I actually enjoyed the ending. When they announced Gears 4, I was like, but how? How are you taking this story forward?
You know what? Yeah.
And then Gears 5 came, and now that the new Gears is coming and it's a prequel, I was like, okay, that really looks good. Marcus actually looks like Batista.
Yeah, right.
So, if you make this movie, just cast Batista as Marcus.
Yeah. We should start a petition just for that. Oh wait, one already exists.
One already exists, and apparently, if you're gonna make the Gears movie, don't give it to the guys who made Borderlands movie. because everything I'm seeing about the Borderlands movie is exactly what I'm saying about the games. That's my opinion. But I wanted the movie to be good. Because come on, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I hear you.
Kevin Hart and Jack Black.
And yeah, so to wrap this up nicely with a bow, to wrap the episode up, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Call of Duty on Game Pass. And because I was buying
Indiana Jones as well
every single year, and it'll be very nice for a change to not have to pull out, $1,400 every year for Call of Duty. I just expect to see it on my Xbox from now on.
It's 1500.
Yeah.
It's really expensive, but I also know one thing about Game Pass.
Yep.
Once Indiana Jones releases, guys, I'm not joking now. Once Indiana Jones releases, this bastard is going to rub it in my face.
I'm not gonna rub it in your face. No, I'm just gonna.
Oh, you will.
I'm just gonna send you screenshots endlessly, videos, messages.
Rub it in my face.
I'm gonna ping you all day, every day.
But you know what I'm gonna do?
With Indiana Jones.
I'll get the 4K releases of the movies. I'll record that and tell him my game looks better.
Yeah, I will show you the performance rating of Indiana Jones on Xbox versus Indiana Jones on PlayStation 5. Oh no.
Okay, you just sounded like Tom Holland when he told Anthony Mackie there's no Falcon movie. Yeah, what did Falcon say? We got fucking Harrison Ford. And I think that's what happens. What's happening with Game Pass as well, with Indiana Jones. PlayStation is like, oh, Helldivers, so good, so good. Xbox came, we've got Harrison Ford back here. What are you going to do about it?
Alright, folks. I think that's it. We're going to wrap this up. It's been fun. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll catch you.
Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think about the price hike, where you from in the world. Do you have an increase in prices for the Game Pass? And what else is it?
And how much is the increase in your currency? Ours is a 54% increase for Game Pass Ultimate. So sleep on that.
Okay, guys, and just on the Party Chat news, some of the episodes will be disappearing from podcast platforms, but we are working on a plan for that. So if you want to catch any old episodes, you'll always find us on YouTube. Yep.
With that.
But until next time, guys, thanks to Sam for joining again, because it's not a party chat without him.
Oh, it's not a party chat.
Thank you, guys. No, there is many. But until then, guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye
for now.
You're right there, on the verge of something special, of being first into great unknowns.
The emotion, the gate is open to you along with me. The question forgot to mention, we're about to set this off.